good morning and happy Monday. I hope you're doing amazing. I am out here in nature. It is very hot, but that's totally fine because I'm trying to do better about connecting with nature. So it's all part of the process. All right, so today I want to talk about the mental blocks that we put in our minds and that stop us from doing the things that we truly love and enjoy. But before we get into all of that, I want to thank you. Thank you so much for sending me those beautiful videos about your dreams, those beautiful messages. To me, dreams are something that are very personal. You know, that's a message from our higher self, from the universe, from God. So for you to share them with me, it really and truly means a lot to me. I love that you've reached out to me with that. And what's great about it is that many of you are actually reaching out to people that have appeared in your dreams that you haven't talked to in years, which I think is actually very amazing. And then some of you are understanding yourselves better because you're understanding that your dream is a direct reflection of what's going on in here, what's going on at a subconscious and more pure level. So I'm glad that all of you are seeing the value of yourself and your dreams. So thank you for sharing those with me. All right. So mental blocks, what are these mental blocks that we put on our mind? What are these mental blocks that we're even talking about? So have you ever gotten like a really cool idea and you're like, oh my gosh, I should totally do that. I should totally do that. And then this little anxiety or insecurity monster starts coming in and it's like, oh, but if you do it, what if this happens? Or if you do it, what if that person says this? Or what if this person doesn't like it? All this stuff, right? Has it happened to you? It's happened to me. So I was thinking to myself, I said, how can I deal with this? How can I deal with it? Because it's constantly happening to me. I'm having these great ideas, but then the insecurity monster comes in and starts messing them up for me. So what do I do? And this has been something that I've been learning. This has not been something that happened, from day to night. This has been a process for me, but I'll tell you what I did, and I'm hoping that it helps you. I had to ask myself one question, and that question was, Carolina, do you love yourself purely? And I had to stop and think about it because I was like, I like myself, I'm pretty okay. I've got some things I can work on, I've got some things I can change. But I had to look at my actions to determine if I truly and purely loved myself. And at that moment in my life, what was I doing? I was a people pleaser. I was trying to do and do and do for other people. If someone needed me here, I was there. If someone needed me over there, I was there. And then they'd be upset with me because they needed more from me. What am I going to do, right? I was a people pleaser. And I was so busy trying to please other people that I forgot about me. And I had to be honest with myself, and I said, you know what? The answer to that question, do I truly and purely love myself? That was a no. I didn't love myself. I didn't love myself because I didn't value myself. I was putting everyone else's needs before mine because they were more important in my eyes. Even though I didn't want to acknowledge that that's what I was saying by my actions, that's what I was saying. But I got to a point when I said, you know what? That mentality doesn't serve me. I have to learn to love myself with all my imperfections. And I don't just mean like they tell us in the media. You know what I'm talking about. We're watching TV or we're watching a show, and then all of a sudden you see a commercial about beautiful hair, a commercial about makeup, a commercial about accepting your skin color, a commercial about accepting the curls in your hair, the straightness of your hair, right? Although these are positive messages about loving yourself, what are they really saying? They're saying love all of this external stuff. Take care of all of this external stuff. But what are they saying about your mind? What are they saying about your emotions? About your emotional health, your spiritual health, about your connection with your true self? What are they saying about that? Nothing. They're not saying anything about that. So I took a step back and I said, okay, if they are not saying anything about that, we have to start talking about that. We do, the people. Because there is more to us than the color of our skin and the texture of our hair and the size of our body parts. There's way more to us than that. And I had to learn that. I had to learn to love and accept myself with the decisions that I have made in my life, with the thoughts that I have on a daily basis. You know, I would put so much pressure on myself. So much pressure. I would say, you know what, you did this, so God's gonna punish you. It's over. You sinned, you did this, you did that. It's over. I put that much pressure on myself. And then it hit me one day and I said, you know what? That's not true. The universe, God, all they want is for us to love ourselves. They want us to love ourselves and experiment in this life and share that message of love, unity, and peace. And when I realized that I didn't have to feel inferior, when I realized that I didn't have to feel like I had sinned, when I realized that I had the power to control that, it changed everything. Because that's the thing, you guys, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, the source that you believe in, that source has given you tremendous power. And that power is the ability to make decisions, to decide how you feel, to decide what you're going to do with your life. That's a power that I didn't know I had. And now that I do, that insecurity monster, that thing is gone. It's like a thing of the past, right? Like I no longer look for it. I no longer acknowledge it. And when it does come in, I look at it and I'm like, no, like not today, because we've got stuff to do. We all have stuff to do, and we all have gifts to bring to this planet. So this week, we need to focus on getting rid of those mental blocks. Those mental blocks that don't serve us any purpose. Those mental blocks that in reality manifest themselves to stopping us from doing what we know we need to be doing. And I'll tell you something about that. When I truly loved and accepted myself with everything that I am, I mean everything, past, present, thoughts, everything in here. When I learned to do that, guys, I started making some great decisions. I made some great decisions on the food I was eating, on the stuff I was watching, on the people I was surrounding myself with. And those changes came not because I was pressured into it, not because I was told I had to do things. It came from me because I loved myself, and I love myself so deeply. And I realized that we all have this great, tremendous value that I didn't know I had before. We all have this tremendous value. And once you truly value yourself, you are no longer going to create those mental blocks, and you are no longer going to worry about what people say in the external world, because it won't matter. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you truly loved yourself with everything that you are, and every single person did the same thing? What problems would there be? What wars would there be? There wouldn't be any. There wouldn't be any at all, because we'd all be so in tune with ourselves. And also think about this. When you have all of that love for yourself, what happens? That means you're not judging yourself anymore. You're not criticizing yourself anymore. And that is what you manifest to the world. You will see people with kinder eyes. You won't care to judge people. You won't care to put them in a certain area mentally. You won't do that anymore because it doesn't serve you anything. You start realizing that people are more than what you see at face value. It's what they have inside. What they have inside that matters. And when you truly love and accept yourself, you will know that, you will see that, and you will feel that. So this week, I invite you to join me. I invite you to join me in this mission to get rid of these mental blocks, to get rid of these mental blocks that no longer serve us, and to truly and transparently love and accept yourself. Because I realized something, guys. If I kept criticizing myself and judging myself and putting that kind of pressure on myself, that's all I could give to the world. So whenever I would see people, I would judge, I would criticize without wanting to. That's what would come out, because that's what I had in here. And that's not a happy life. That is not a happy life. Once I made the decision that I have tremendous value, that I can change my destiny because I have been given that power. When I realized that, everything changed, like I'm telling you. Positive decisions I started making from that point on came because I wanted them to come. And everything else in your life will start coming to you once you realize that. Once you realize your true worth and your love that you really have. So let's work on that this week, you guys. Let's truly get rid of the mental blocks. Let's love ourselves deeply, tremendously. Let's realize our self-worth. And let's move forward with that. Let's share that message with people. And as always, please continue sending your dreams to me, because dream interpretation, that's something that I love. That's something that is going to help us and that's going to guide us. Send your dreams to me. I am happy to help you with them. And as always, I send you nothing but love, peace, and unity. Have a wonderful and amazing week, you guys. Bye.